Hey YouTube, it's Tempest. Welcome to part 4 of the Base Build Guide Super stream post, whatever. I'm taking a break from Vanguard. I'm doing my Yu-Gi-Oh! X-Saber deck. Um, hasn't changed much. The only reason I'm doing it is because it's been a while since I posted the update for it. It's been a while since the regional, and since then Abyss Rising's come out. My deck's changed quite a bit, and I tried to post an update of it a while ago, but it ran over 20 minutes, and even when I tried to cut it down to 14 and a half minutes, um, the YouTube took the file of my original video that was 20 minutes, and I uploaded it again and did the exact same thing, so I decided, screw it, I'm not going to do it. And that's part of the reason why I wasn't uploading for a while, because I got so mad at it. But, this is to make up for everything, this gigantic thing I'm doing today. So, yeah. This is the X-Saber deck. Please be sure to comment, subscribe. I got some guys I've already got, hoping they'll watch this. So shout out to them, War Toy Boy, and Luke 1999, I think is his username. But yeah, those guys. Yeah. So hey guys, be sure to check in and comment and stuff. Say hi. Anyway, I'll get to the deck now. All right. I'm gonna be talking like Vanguard crap. Like this is gonna be my grade 1s, 2s, and 3s. It's gonna be really bad. Okay. So 2 Bogart. This is my monster lineup. Okay, so 2 Bogart. I'm gonna just do the standard comments. He's 19. He's good. He gets you the +1 out of your hand. He can get Veilored a lot, but he's still a 19k beater. 19k, not 1900 beater. Even if it does get Veilored, so that's pretty nice. If you have got him to E-Call set, you can still do shit with him. The only downside is that he can only be used as Synchro Summon of an X-Saber. So he can only make Souza or Gothams or Shinlei in my extra deck. So kind of a shame, but not bad. You need him. I'm running him at 2. I considered running him at 3 at one point, but at this point my monster lineup's pretty solid with him at 2. 3 Full Helm, obvious. His effect is if he destroys a face down monster, you can special summon one level 4 lower X-Saber from your graveyard, and then once while he's facing on the field, you can negate an attack. So that's pretty nice. And he's level 3 tuner. 3 Hammer's Blade. He's a Mystic Tomato. If he's destroyed by battle, you special summon level 4 lower X-Saber from your deck. This is really good against a lot of OTK decks because you can be like Emmer's Blade, okay, Emmer's Blade, okay, Emmer's Blade, okay, and then after that, you can do a Dark Soul, or you can do a Full Helm and just negate the attack and let Full Helm get killed. If they have 5 monsters, you just stop literally their whole turn with 1 Emmer's Blade. You go Emmer's Blade, they destroy it, Emmer's Blade, they destroy it, Emmer's Blade, they destroy it, summon Full Helm, negate, and then they destroy Full Helm. You just stop their total OTK, and you didn't take any damage. And the best part about this is, with this, if you do get Full Helm or Dark Soul, you can just use Gothams E-Call to get them back next turn, and then you get a rank 3 or a level 6 if you're using Full Helm. 3 Dark Soul is a staple. If it's sent to the graveyard during your turn, you can during the end phase you can search 1. So that's pretty nice. If multiple copies of it are sent to the graveyard, you can get multiple searches, but you do not get multiple searches if the same copy is sent multiple times. So yeah, something to be aware of. And that ruling's been around for the last 2 years, but if you're playing X-Sabers now, you got to be aware of that ruling. 3 Full Scroll. You need him for the OTK. It's for 324. You can't normal summon him, but he's special summoned by when you have 2 or more phases of X-Sabers, you play him. So yeah, and once per turn you can special summon 1 from your graveyard, as long as it's level 4 or lower. So it's just really nice. There's lots of shit you can do with him. This is a change from my last builds. I'm putting Paschal to 3. And part of the reason I did this was because I was running Valor at the regional. I had to return it to my friend Steven. Then I threw in Max C into the main, and then I decided that Max C in the main isn't that good. Of course, with Mermail's out now, it's gonna be stupid, broken, and I might want to put Max C back. But until then, 3 Paschal is very good. And there are 2 main reasons for this. The first is that the only way to make Hyper Librarian in this deck, which is really helpful, is if with a Paschal and a level 3. So running him at 3 allows you to get Hyper Librarian faster, and also get you Nat Beast faster. And then second thing is that with him at 3, this gives you opportunities to get into rank 2 Xyz monsters, specifically Gachi Gachi, which can help you stall, or boost your monsters to run over things, or more importantly, Daigusto Phoenix, which will help with OTKing because he lets you catch one targeted wind monster, which is him or Stardust, and then it can attack twice during the battle phase. So that's really nice to make a Daigusto Phoenix. Now, Phoenix is only a 1500 beater, but if you manage to clear your opponent's field, it's 3k directly from him, or 5k from Stardust, or 5k from Mistborn, what have you. So I like him at 3. And plus it's a stall. You never want to put two of these on the field face up at the same time. If you get two of these on the field face up at the same time, you're an idiot. Just overlay them into Gachi and don't take any more damage. One Airballoon is my floater. He's a good beater, 1600 beater, level 3 tuner. It's pretty good. He's got really high attack for level 3, and then of course his effect is 180 inflicts direct damage. You rip a card. Pretty standard. And then one Gorse. Gorse is Gorse. He's good. I like the ultra version better than the secret version. Now that I think about it, with Mermails and Atlanteans running around, what I might want to do with this deck actually is probably take out Airballoon and the one Paschal here. That'll let me run 2 Thunder King Ryo, because Ryo stops searching and it also stops the special summons of your opponents. So that could be useful, but then I wouldn't get as much off of Dark Soul, so it's kind of a double-edged sword there. But Ryo is just such a good card, and it can be used. It stops basically any. It basically stops all of the top decks, except for like stalls and frogs and stuff. It even stops frogs because they special summon with Treeborn and crap. And then they search to swap frog. Alright, anyway, spells. True Duality. A lot of people wonder why X-Sabers will run Duality if they special summon every turn. Honestly, you don't go on a special summoning rampage unless you can make Hyper Librarian and Synchro and OTK that turn. So until then, you need Duality to stall. Plus, besides Hyper Librarian, this is the only draw power you have. I mean, yes, Emmer's Blade special summons, and yes, Dark Soul searches, but you know, Dark Soul has to be sent to the graveyard, and the only way to do that is by synchroing or using God or having your opponent attack into it. So Duality is good. Plus Eton. 2 effects. First, tribute Dark Soul, take control of an opponent's monster. Second, target opponent's monster, change defense, attack it with full helm to get a plus. Pretty standard. Mind Control, pretty standard. Mind Control. Book of Moon, same reason as enemy controller. Utility of being able to stop an opponent's exceeds or synchro summon, and then you can also flip stuff down to attack it with full helm and kill it. MST, blah blah blah. Reborn, Darkfall, Heavy Storm. I was running Dust Tornado a while ago. I took it out. Didn't bother testing it. I never really got a chance to test it out that much, but honestly, it's more of a defensive play, and its deck is meant to be aggressive, so. No. Alright, for traps, 3 E-Call, pretty standard. You want to get X-Sabers in the grave ASAP, so you can use E-Call. Even if it's just a standard, you know, Bogart, Full Helm, make Souza, attack with Souza, and then on your opponent's turn activate this to get the pluses, it's still pretty good. Reinforced Truth, this becomes a lot more live with 3 Paschal in the deck. It basically becomes a negate attack, or even a Messenger of Peace, even, because it stops everything your opponent does. You take 1,000 per turn. Pretty good. 2 Compulse. Mirror Force is good, as is Deprison, but I don't own Deprison, and against Texas format, you're going to be up against Abyss Lyn, you're going to be up against Sangins and Geargy stuff. What does the Geargy do? Geargy doesn't really have a searcher, but it does have Fortune, which is annoying. And really, Compulse only targets one monster, but this with monster targets can really slow down the opponent. So this is good. I like it too. Like I said, Deprison is probably the better choice here, but I only have Deprison, so Compulse will be fine. 2 Torrential, because it's Torrential. Sometimes you can use it to minus yourself, but honestly, it's just a good card. I don't know what to say about it. It's just Torrential. And then Judgment, 2 Warning, blah blah blah. Extra deck. Nappy, self-explanatory, usually made with Dark Soul and Paschal, but can also be made with Dark Soul and Emmer's Blade and Paschal. Really good card, slows down a lot of decks. Not so much Mermails, but basically everything else. Hyper Librarian, not necessary for the OTK, but really helpful because it gives you the mad pluses when you synchro. Barkion, because it's Barkion, it helps against a lot of decks. just another 6-star really. One Hyunlei, I kind of want to get a second one because if you have to make a partial Bogart play and you've already made Hyunlei with like say Full Helm and Dark Soul, then you can do it again, which is not good. Gaia Knight, it's a beater, it's a 6-star, so it's 26 beater, and then you can use it to go into Gothams. So the other alternative to this is Gravity Warrior, which is a 21, but it gains 300 when it's synchro summoned for every monster your opponent controls, so it could potentially be better than Gaia Knight. I'll have to reevaluate this format with agents and injectors coming back. Gravity Warrior is probably going to have a lot more pluses off its effect if your opponent has more field presence, but for now, Gaia Knight looks consistent. Souza, don't really use its effect much, but it's a level 7 to use with Bogart. It's better than Herbalium, honestly. Herbalium's just a 22, and this is 25. That's the only reason. Scrap. It's Scrap. You destroy your Dark Soul, you destroy your back row, kill a card in your opponent's field. Pretty nice. Stardust is Stardust, and it's still viable. And like I said before, with Gustav Phoenix, you can do stuff with it. You know, I was running Thought Ruler for a while, and I don't have Starlight Sided or anything, but I do have it in case I decide to maybe make a comeback with it. Stardust is just good to have. It's besides Thought Ruler, it's the best level 8 I have. So, Gothams, for obvious reasons. If you need to clear your field of Dark Souls and stuff to get more stuff to come out for OTK, this is what you want to do. Mistworm, because it's Mistworm, and you can do it. It's really good. Helps with the OTK. And then I'm running Xyz in here. I have 5 Xyz. Phoenix is the first. Like I said before, he takes 2 level 2s. You detach 1, and then you can target a face-up wind monster and make it attack twice. It's pretty good, and I'm glad I got it when it was still cheap. Zenbanes, for obvious reasons, it's a stall card. Giga Brilliant, this helps with the OTK. If you have 2 level 3s, you overlay them, especially with the Dark Souls. And they're not going to be doing anything anyway. You just detach and everything gets 300. It's pretty good. Leviathan, because it's Leviathan. And then Utopia. Utopia is kind of a floater. If you need to take your opponent's level 4 with Econ or Mind Control, you know, and get rid of it. I think I'd probably rather have Maestro than Utopia, but you know, Utopia is Utopia. It's decent. And then side deck. Oh wait, I forgot. Yeah, I got 2 tokens. So yeah. Anyway, side deck. 2 Pro, 4 Dark Worlds, Chaos Dragon. I guess Mermails technically. Injectors are coming back. Agents technically because of banishing things for Hyperion and whatnot. Yeah, kind of versatile. 2 Ryo. Oh, I'm gonna drop this down to 1 if I get an effect veiler. I'll come back to that. 2 Ryo. It's just so good. You basically side it in game 2 against anything. Side out a Dark Soul, side out a Paschal, and you're good. It's a 1900 beater. 2 Maxi. I was maining this a while ago. I haven't played a Mermail deck yet, but really it's decent. I mean, I don't know if I want to main it. If I could main a hand trap at all, I'd main Baylor. Maxi is really good, but I haven't played any Mermail decks yet. I'm not really sure exactly how good this is. I know it's good, but the question is, would I rather have Baylor or Maxi in the main or sideboard? You know, I mean, it's still 2 Maxi is still really good though. Third MST, Dust Tornadoes for extra removal. I don't remember what I took out for those, but I do have a Starlight in my extra pile of stuff, so I might want to put that in. But Dust Tornado is just really good. It's a defensive card. It lets you set Gotham Seafall without your opponent having to MST it or anything. It's pretty good. Double Bottomless. This will help with Mermails for sure. Take out the Torrentials probably for these, if not the Compulses, because these just do so much. Goes in match. A lot less viable now that we have so many decks running around. The Fire Stars, Mermails, Georgia, Agents, Dark World. Really, the only deck that stops now is Samurai. So, but it's a staple extra deck or side deck rather choice for X-Sabers. So I mean, it's staying in. I don't really have anything better to put in, so I might as well keep it. And then 2 Fiendish Chain. This is only in here for Samurai, which has gone down in popularity a little bit since Mermails and stuff come out. So, but it's Fiendish and it's still pretty good. Okay, and then as far as extra cards go, yeah, just Dragon Starlight if I take out the whatchamacallums, the